Hello everyone, just give me 1 second. How are we all tonight? Okay, so let's go right here. Just give it one moment. Just going live. Oh, and we're live on Facebook as well. So it loads. There we go. Look at us hitting goals here. One second. Always a fun moment. Right, there's that one. And yes, there we go. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, hello, Kelly. How are you? Just give me one moment. Just moving that one over to there. This one to here. Right, everything looks good. Beautiful. Here we are. We made it. Look at that. And only 6 minutes later after I said I'd be 10 minutes late. 16 minutes late. Woo! Right, so this is what we did last week. I don't know how we're going to top it. Just look how amazing that is, honestly. Okay. And this week, I thought we could do a little bit of a new rendition of some of our older rice papers. So I've got one from Cats and Dogs and one from Tropicana. But I also was thinking that we could use a stencil that we don't often use, which might be a bit hard to find. Although I haven't used these poppies too much. So we might just have some fun, a bit of play. Oh, I do love the sunburns, but I use it so much. Okay, let's come in here and find some stuff. Okay, as much as we don't use the Christmas trees often, that's because it's like a seasonal thing, so we're not going to use those. Running the business is going all right. Hello, Auntie Robin. Hello, Di. Hello, Diana. Hello, Raquel. It's getting there, the business, you know. Lots of running. I think I've done like 10,000 steps today, so we'll see how we go. Gonna be real fit, although I was already technically really fit, but anyway. And then there's this one here we haven't used much either, so there's the stripes. Have you used this one much? I don't think so. Normally the ones that I use a lot have like paint covered in them, so put that one down. Let's see. No, I actually use that one a fair bit. Just going through these stamps that I haven't used a lot of. I generally use my stamps pretty much like on a day-to-day thing, although that tag one we could use. Okay. Let's come in, have a little bit of fun. Okay, 1 second. There we go. Definitely want to use this one. So what if we came in? Let's just start by adding a layer, shall we? Some light modeling paste, and this is Poppy's stencil number 27. And then if we lift, and then if we come in and we put this one here down here. lift. It's not a bad looking pattern there, is it? Hi Tina, how are you? Right, and then what I'm going to do is we'll put that one up there, remembering that modelling paste, you really don't want to let your stencil get dry with it on. So let's just come in and make a bit of texture with our modelling paste. It's now currently white, but what we might come and do next is we might actually leak some paint into it, if that makes sense. So we're going to let some paint go down and into it. So let's just come in with this, can't pronounce one, starts with V, Vermilion, Vermilion. Or actually, we don't know what's poppies yet, it could be any flower. I don't know if I have it in me to create red tonight, I'll be completely honest there. Okay, let's go for green and yellow. Happy colours, here we go. Peel that one off. Then let's come in, just put this one down here. Okay, and then we want a very wet paintbrush. I'm going to use the gesso brush, then I have lots of coverage. And then just coming in, wetting it and letting that color go into the modeling paste. Just a little bit more, I think. Also over here. Oh, 1 minute. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn my phone onto silent. And dodgy me. Okay, there we go. So there is the first lot, and like it looks pretty cool. And then what we might come and do is we're just going to dry this real quick. Look at this, I don't even have the heat tool in my area. Oh, planned so well. At least we'll fake it until we make it with that statement. Let me just clean out that brush. Righto. So we're just going to come and heat this one up and get it to dry really well, because we do want to do, I think if we do another layer of these. Okay, well, actually before we dry it, I haven't been too careful because I've just, you know, gone in and gone like, oh, let's do some modeling paste. And I've actually got it on the spine. Now, we don't want spine problems. So what we actually need to come and do, so I'm going to go and grab my thinner, one of my 2 palette knives. I know I have both of them currently in positions I know what they are. It's a miracle. Although my desk looks like a mess outside the video area, so I will have to clean it up and then I won't know where anything is. We're just going to come in, and it may look like it doesn't blend in anymore, so we're going to just blend that color over top now. Come and grab some of the wetter area and just kind of dab it in, just because we really do want it to look blended, but we just don't want any spine trouble. So we just don't want that modelling paste over our spine. Oh, hello, Christy. So let's just come in and keep drying that now. It's good that we picked that up before it was dry, because if it was dry, it would be a bit difficult. Or difficulter. Okay. And now what we might do, we might come in and we'll modelling paste a different design over top now. But because we've got wet paint on here, with our modelling paste, I'm just actually going to come in and scoop out a good sized chunk, because I don't want to put my palette knife back in there, because it's probably not going to be clean after this next step. So we'll just put that one down over here. Don't want to knock that water. And then if we come in, remember, using a palette knife is just like using a bread and butter knife to scrape peanut butter over top of your toast. Or butter. It really depends. You don't want like a 3-inch thick slice of it. If you want your stencil design to look nice and fine and crisp, you want your palette knife to have like a medium scraping scoop on it. So if you are heavy on the spreads, just be wary that we want like a light coat, which I completely understand. My dad loves peanut butter. Like, he puts so much on his toast. It could be a health concern, probably. But yes, no. Actually, we have Vegemite at the moment, and Amelia and I are loving it, because we haven't had Vegemite in our house for ages, because it's not gluten-free. But the two of us aren't really technically, like, we should eat gluten-free, but we don't 100% have to. So it's like the one glutinous thing we're having is Vegemite as our treat, which is lovely. Oh, hello. Okay, so let's come in and add colour over this step as well. And I'm feeling like if we come in, I was going to do yellow, but I probably should have done yellow for the first colour, because I don't know if it's going to stand out over the green. Unless we don't do yellow and we do something like a pink, and then we can make it like kind of like a candy type thing. Or we could do orange. It might be very bright. Might come and do a bit of orange. Test the limits, you know. See how well we go. Right, and then let's just come in with our paintbrush. Remember, we want it to be nice and thick. And I want to go with my stripes on a horizontal. Oh, could have ended badly. So we're just going to apply the paint up there. Okay, and look at that. So it's just about coming and doing layers now. Our orange should mix a little bit with our green at some points. So it does look a little bit brownish. So let's just come in and try and fix that up a little bit. Okay. Right, we've got some paint over the other side, so I've just come and wiped that off real quick because I don't want it to affect that beautiful page. Okay, now let's. This kind of looks like a bit of a dog's dinner right now, doesn't it? Color choices. That's how you end up with certain situations. So let's come in. Put that one down over there. This one down there. Okay. And then let's clean that one out. And I do think we need to come in and just do a little bit of blending work. So let's just come in. We're going to try and make this look a little bit more together now. So I've got these ovals of modeling placed down so that when I get to them, I actually can come and add them into the yellow, or I can add the yellow into them and just, so let's just come in and look at this third color is very much a color that you add to make some harmony or to make the colors that you've already put down to work. It's why actually we work in odd colors. So if you were using 5 colors, right, and say 4 were, you had 2 that worked well together, and then you had another 2 that worked well together, you'd have one in the middle that would make the 2 different combos work together. So if, say for example, I did a thing that was, lo and behold, because I can't think of anything else, pink and purple, blue and green, I'd have yellow as my joining color. So I'd have yellow to come in and basically join up the gaps of my piece. So definitely this color is all, this yellow is just about making our mess look a bit more together. And I'm very choosy. I've put the color yellow mainly around the corners, edges, with one bit kind of in the middle, so that it doesn't become dominant. It's not the main color because it's just around the edge, but with only one section of it in the middle. So I don't want it to be the main color. So I make sure that I definitely have it all nice and separate. It has come a little bit like a main colour. It currently looks like it because it just got a little bit more than the green, and we need to make sure that while we do this, because orange and yellow are more partners than green and yellow, that's what it is like in my mind, and it's what you can find right here. So we just need to make sure that green definitely does stay present while we come in and put this yellow in. So I'm just grabbing a bit of this green, and it is already watered down, remember that? And also remember that none of the modeling paste we've put down is fully dry. So when we come in and rub, it's going to move. It's not going to stay where it is. So just being careful when we rub towards and near that spine. Okay. So that's kind of what we've got there now. It looks quite nice, actually, I would have to say. It's kind of like a chaotic mess. It's come nice. And let's just come in now, and we're just going to... that didn't work as well as I was hoping. I thought I could remove some paint, but it's already drying because it's still hot here. Okay. What to do next. I'm just having a look. I definitely think we need to come in and make like it a bit darker in between our stripe lines. And really maybe outline some of our poppy bits here. And then have something here, you know. So I think we need watercolor for this bit. And we could also use watercolor for that bit, but we do need to dry it a little bit first. I don't know if we're going to use this stamp now. We'll see. Amelia! Let's see if she will wash out the stencils for me. My little sister's generally up for anything. Could you wash them for me, please? Thank you. And then is it reading time yet?
Yeah, I'm just doing homework in the laundry.
Okay, and then reading. She's finished nap plan. It was last week. She did a catch-up one today because she had Friday off of school. Due to not being 100% well. But yeah, we're all good. Good as a cucumber. Right, let's come in. Get this started. So I think... just come in. And that's just like the first layer. So we're going to come in and do that colour over a second time. And then if we just need a finer tip paintbrush. Here we go, this one here. We're going to use the same colour, but I'm just using the finer tip to get in between, see these really fine bits here? They're in sets of 3s. I actually loved drawing this pattern. I thought it was amazing when I drew it. Oh, hello, Diane. And Bronnie, hello. Yeah, I thought it was amazing when I drew it. It's just, yeah, trying to make it the texture come out a bit more. I'm trying to get in a position where you can see and I can see, because I definitely need new glasses. Gee, lordy. Getting those ones as soon as Mum and Dad come back. There we go. So there's that one.
Just soaking.
Okay, thank you, Millie. Just coming in. Really getting into those grooves. Just want to do a bit of like, it's just a small little bit of highlighting. It's not too much. Oh, thank you. See you later, Diane. So, okay, just making sure I haven't missed any comments. Sometimes get a little bit too much into the zone when I paint, and then I end up with, you know, not talking. Which is not great, I suppose, but you do get to see the process, which is good. Okay. And then just coming in between where the modeling paste is and the paint. I do think we're going to have to add in a bit more orange after this step, because I think I might have removed a little bit too much of it by the looks of it. It looks like it's becoming a very green type page, and I want that balance there. So I definitely think I'm going to have to come back in and add that green back, that orange back in a little bit. A few areas. Right. And then, so let's just come in. I'm still deciding what color I'm going to do the poppies. But right aside, might just come and do a bit of that over here. Bit of this over here. Unless, instead of doing what I've done with the stripes of the poppies, because it might make it a little bit too maybe detailed, what if instead I went like, I got, one second, just looking for my black real quick. I think I've accidentally left it on Mum's desk from the other night. Give me one moment. Black paint. Oh, it's a new tube. Got. Hello over there, just in case I would use it. I didn't, but you know, it's good to have it just in case. And then let's put that one down. Put a bit of paint on it. And let's come and do one tag there. Because the modeling paste is partially dry, we'll keep some of the texture when we come in and stamp it. Then just continue doing these ones. So what's that? 6, 7, 8, 9, and then if we come and do I do like these grungy ones. I think they look really good. Another 1 and 2. And then, oh, just got paint on my hands. Thank goodness I changed clothes. I was wearing a good pair of jeans today. My parents would not have been pleased. Not gonna lie, they're like the one set of pants that I don't have paint on. I wear them to everything, nearly. So, yep, changed out of that one. I also changed out my youth council shirt because I figured they wouldn't find it funny if I walked up to an event with paint all over it. Because, you know, that's life. Occupational hazard, as I say. And then let's just kim on in. Mix that paintbrush in with the black. Not a good time. Okay, and then a few white divots up here. I mean yellow divots. Okay, and then let's just come in. And I think what we need is actually a scrape of modelling paste just along our page in a few spots, and then it might be done. Okay. Oh dear. You know what? Just get our finger in there. Get our finger into that one as well. Okay, my fingers doesn't have like the same texture, but we'll live. It's gone rather close to the spine there again, haven't I? God, I have a habit for it tonight, don't I? Just, gosh. Just try to fix that one up. It's a new art journal. Really don't want to run the spine. The first few classes in it. Right, but I think that might be us done. If not, I do think the black looks a bit isolated, so if anything, I'm probably just going to come in. I want them to be quite small, so I've just got my paintbrush in. It's not too wet. So I don't want too many of them, but at the same time I do want them to flick a bit easier, so I'll just come in. And I might even just... Now, you can't even see those black flicks from that far away. But what you can see is that the colour is not alone. Smallest things can do it. Let me lift it up to show you now. So I've just inked the edges, and I think that might be us done. It's a bit different. It's very abstract tonight. I think what I've learnt tonight, this one here, is modelling paste on modelling paste takes time to dry, A. And B, look how cool that stamp was when we put it over top of modelling paste. I think we should do that again in a different class of different colours, because I think that's amazing. That's grungy. It's perfect. So thank you for coming. Right, this week, bit of a big week. We have our normal class times at 7 p.m. card making and Wednesday 7 p.m. scrapbooking. So Tuesday and Wednesday. They're in the class subscription group on Facebook. We then have our Friday Night Live on open YouTube channels and Facebook. We'll be releasing a new tool then, so save the date because it's amazing. Mum has spent so much time in it. I have spent so much time in it. If you are on the cruise, you would have one. It's a bit of a hint. If you're not, you will see what it is on Friday. It's pretty cool. I think it will definitely be a bit of a game changer for some of you ladies. And then, so we have that on Friday. I'm going to be trying out one of my new skills too on the online store tomorrow, which should be fun and interesting at the same time. The last one went really well. I think the combo pens went amazing. I just couldn't get it up as a separate product. I don't know, I must have clicked something wrong, but it worked, which was great. It was on the front page. It's now down. Tomorrow will be a new thing, so keep an eye on socials. I'll post about it probably be about 8:30 because it's band morning tomorrow for me and Amelia. And yeah, I think that's it for now. Oh, if you want a Vintage Islands retreat, you have to let me know. Like, tomorrow is the very latest because, yeah, it's the kits are being finalized tomorrow. Like, I've manufactured nearly everything for them. Final numbers are tomorrow because that's when I deal with the paper because it's now arrived. But thank you all for coming. On a positive note, start a new week. Yay! Let's have a good time, and I'll see you all in our classes. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Bye!